So, anyone out there in this world, yo, anything you manifest here, you can make it real. See it, believe it, taste it. It's gonna happen continuously. This is practice. This does not happen overnight. You continuously practice it. It's gonna happen. That's why they say practice makes perfect. Same thing with manifestation. You want something, think it, taste it, do it, pray, manifest, work.
Yeah. Sipping on the blood juice.
It's blood juice. Fucking blood juice.
With my guy, Charlie Bravo. What's up, man?
How you doing, man? You good?
Sorry. We've been in all over Sydney lately with Icy Narco, as part of the team. So how's it been, man?
Yo, it's been one hell of an experience, I can tell you that, man. From the beaches, from the landscapes, and the women hot. You know, I got one at home. All good. I had to stay away from that. But I mean, just the whole vibe, the energy, the welcome everywhere we've gone. It's been so amazing, man. I can't lie.
Not for real? You went to Bondi as well, eh?
Yeah, we went to Bondi.
Yeah,
Man.
that was cool.
Bondi's landscape is insane. Though, just the way it's like this giant U with the buildings off the cliff, and then you see people standing on the cliffs at the top. That was dope. We didn't get to do that yet. I think we're gonna do that tomorrow, though.
Yeah. That's mad. Everyone goes there, man.
Yeah.
It's like the wannabe Santa Monica.
It's doing a pretty
Yeah.
good job.
That's alright then. So, where are you from then? Like, what's you growing up? Like, stuff from way back. How was it?
Alright, so way back I was born in Detroit, Michigan. I spent 15 years of my life there. After that, I moved to South Florida with my mom, and ever since then I've been there.
So what was Detroit like?
Detroit, Detroit was a war zone, man. I was a badass. I was on, I was going the gang route. I was hanging out with the wrong people, and I was doing the wrong things. And my mom decided, yo, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to grow up, and it's time for you to be with me, pretty much. So.
Was that tough for your mom?
It was mad easy for her to just pull me out. It was tough for me. The first year I got to Florida, I didn't want to be there. I was like, I want to go home. And then eventually, it's crazy, I went back to Detroit, and I didn't want to be there. And I started calling Florida home. I was like, yo, I need to go back. Because the energy was just different. I changed. I didn't want to be the same person anymore.
Yeah, I respect that. So what was Florida like then?
Yo, Florida's a different animal, put it that way. It's its own little world, at least South Florida. Like North Florida is like whatever, it's like you're gonna find pretty much nothing up there but like swamp trees, blah blah. But South Florida is where you're gonna find the melting pot. You're gonna find the culture, you're gonna find every single culture you can ever think of, from food to people to mindsets, all that's down in South Florida. From rich, poor, mid class, they all fuse together at some point. So Florida, it just taught me that it's okay to be me. Put it that way. It's okay to be me there. Because everyone is them there. It's like, it's lit. Like, if you're you, people respect you. And especially if you're doing something dope with yourself.
Yeah, I respect that. So, would you ever go back to Detroit? Like what's your views on it now?
What's crazy is, I'll be honest, I barely go back to Detroit. The only time I really go back is to visit my family. But other than that, Detroit kind of looks like a war zone now,
Yeah.
After the whole recession and the lack of jobs, everyone works in a factory or this and the other, and they work overtime, and they work on somebody else's time, and it's mad weird. So I barely go back. Plus, the places I used to hang out at, there's like one house in the block.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. War zone. Like third world country is what my city looks like sometimes. Like, I mean, downtown looks dope. It's pretty. They built the boardwalk, but I'm talking like the other parts, the parts where the news doesn't show, or they only show the negative about. There's a lot going on there that needs to be changed. There's a lot that needs to be fixed. The people need help, and it's not really been done. So until I'm personally able to go back there and do it, I don't go.
Yeah. So what's your whole, like, is a part of you making it, is that one of the goals?
That is one of the goals, man. I definitely want to help my people. I want to go back to my hometown and make a difference in my neighborhoods. And a lot of that, it was inspired a while back, when I started seeing it. But with the whole recent Nipsey Hussle death and what he used to do for his community, it made me want to do it and push even more. So that's where I'm at.
I respect that. So how did music get into all of it then?
Oh man, music. All right. So I started actually acting.
Oh, for real?
I was in acting first. From there, I think it was, what was it? First grade? Second grade? Yeah, first grade. I started playing the trumpet. From there, I played the baritone, tuba, snare drum. I got into musical theater. I did marching band, concert band, jazz band. Rapping, I think I wrote my first rhymes when I was 12. I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And it was with some kids, actually. They were pretty good already. I was, shit. I didn't know what I was doing. Around 17, I started taking it serious. I got around a bunch of rappers. And, you know, I just got good over time. I just kept pursuing it, It's something I loved. I was like, you know, I love writing this music. I love writing my story. And people actually listening to it. It was dope. So that's how I got to the whole rap thing.
And what year was that? Like 17, how old?
17, that was 2000 and, I want to say 2010? No, 2009, because I graduated in 2010. Yeah, so 2009 is when I started it. Like, and then once I turned 18, I was in a studio, I had recorded my first song, had issues, because the engineer I was working with literally ran off with my music. And that sucked. So I quit for a little while. After that, I was like, wow, I just got pretty much screwed over. And then, I don't know, one day something just snapped. And I started writing music again. I just wrote a song, recorded it. Wrote another song, recorded it. And then next thing you know, I was like, you know what, I'm recording an album.
Yeah.
I did that, recorded that album.
You can come in this side, that's all good. Sorry.
Well,
So yeah, so I recorded my first, I went from singles to me recording my first album, mixtape. And then from there I recorded another one the next year. Signed with the label. It was really bad. I shouldn't have done that. It was a terrible deal. I was younger. It was stupid. It was like, I just wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I had to work my way out of that. So I didn't do music I only released 2 singles in 2016 because of it, because my name was like attached to that contract. Once I got out of that, I released another album, and I released another EP, and then I just went crazy with singles.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was always in the studio for you?
Yeah, always. When I'm at home, I'm in the studio, or I'm either at home writing music, or just working to get, you know, to get to another place.
Wow. So who really got you in that whole mind frame in the first place?
I can't lie, man. Once I met my new producers from High Class Clowns, like I own 35% of their company. Because I'm the artist that stayed, the artist that worked, and the artist that just, you know, puts in that time with me.
Yeah.
My boy Jano is the man, I gotta be honest.
Right.
Not only is he not a yes man, he is the biggest no man I got. And he's my best friend for that. You know, so like, I gotta be honest, I love that. I love that about him. Because he's not gonna sit here and tell me something's good and it's not. He's gonna tell me if something's shit and he's gonna let me know in the harshest way possible. But that's something we need. You know, so I respect him for that.
I love that. That's mad. And so where's the whole sound come from?
The sound, you know, it's just been developed over time. I decided a long time ago I wanted to be versatile. So Over the Top was my first album. That was 2014. I did more of an old school sound. Flows, crazy, fast. I just went to, you know, just lyrical stuff. Wolfie Music started to bring out like a darker like vibe of me, like real, like the darker side of my life where, you know, I was in foster care and, you know, I was homeless and just like all that stuff came out in the music. So the music got a little bit darker. Wolfie Music is when Charlie Bravo, my self-entitled album, was my 3rd album, is where I started to find my sound. I knew I wanted to be versatile. It's gonna have fast flows, this, that, and really dark, but then you'll have your little poppy stuff where you can actually dance and you'll have your feel-good music. So that's how I literally put my albums together from start to finish, just a climax. And I got my tone right and all that stuff. By nowadays, which is the EP, I have found my sound. You could tell that I was starting to find it. With my recent release, Gelato, I've definitely found it. Definitely found it. I hung around Members Only for a little while. They were really cool. I learned a lot from them. And, they made it like okay. I can't lie. X. I won't say Members Only, but X made it okay for the type of music I make to be like, you know, big. You hear this mosh stuff, nah, it's okay. It wasn't, when I first started doing it, it was like, oh, what is he doing? He's just kind of screaming. But then it got big. So he kind of opened a door for artists like me to be able to, you know, just blast off.
Yeah, a whole new genre.
Absolutely.
So, what was, you said you got something with X before?
I don't have anything with him. I met him only a couple of times. I met him in his first year of which was pretty dope. And then after Rolling Loud, I ended up leaving for South by Southwest, coming back, I think that year I linked with Ski Mask on New Year's Eve, which was pretty cool. So I got to see him perform. I was on stage with him. That was dope. And then, man, I don't know. I was just around a lot of them. I was around Tank. I was around Ratchet Roach. Those are dope ass artists. They were rolling out this year too. I was around Bass. I mean, I was just around all these guys. These guys were just dope. I never asked for anything, you know, not a feature, not any of that stuff. I just kind of just chilled. I did my own thing. At the end of the day, I was still Charlie Bravo. I was not in that, you know. But they were just, I was just like affiliated friends type vibe. So, you know, and then my fondest memory of X is the day I went and we were playing football and basketball. He picked me up on his football team. He picked me up on his basketball team. So it was really cool to be able to, you know, share that experience with him. And I can't lie, yo. Hearts out to X, man. I really miss him. I can't lie, bro.
That's crazy. So, when he passed, was it like a shock? Was it
a shock, bro? I didn't speak for a day.
Wow.
Like the whole day, I didn't say anything. I vibed. The next day, when I woke up in the morning, I poured tears like crazy. Like I got up, thought about it, I couldn't hold it in. It was done.
That's crazy.
Nuts. Like so, I think his death actually affected South Florida in a whole. His energy was felt. His presence was felt. He was doing something different. He was inspiring kids. He was getting them through their the daily problems, the daily things that they were going through. He was there for them. And for that to be taken away from them and the rest of the world, that wasn't cool. It wasn't cool.
Right.
So.
Yo, what's up?
Oh, my bad. They called me. I just whispered wait for some reason.
Oguba?
Huh?
Is it Oguba?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh no, I thought it was someone with the camera.
No, everything is good here.
Cool. What was I saying? So is X like one of the main people that you got your sound off?
I won't say I got my sound off him because before, like X, to be honest, he was rapping, but I've been rapping since
way back.
It's almost been like 12, 13 years. Like, but taking it serious, been 8 years.
Yeah.
So I already had hints of what he was doing in my music.
So who did you listen to then?
I listen to everything. Everything and everything. I mean, from the XX, which is like a more contemporary group, all the way down to, you know, Snoop, Diddy still. I still listen to a lot of old school. I listen to YoungBoy. I listen to my favorite artists though to listen to are ASAP.
Like the whole ASAP mob?
The whole ASAP mob. I listen to Cozy tapes are amazing. Phone call, postman, ASAP Rocky.
That's real,
but Schoolboy Q is the man.
Yes, that's certified.
Yeah.
You heard the new album?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Schoolboy Q. Yo, that's the Don.
That's true.
Hopspin. I've been told these people also. I've been told I sound like. So like, I mean it varies, bro. Like I've been told, hey, I sound like Hopspin. You sound like Schoolboy. You sound like this, and then I'll put out another song and they say, hey, damn, your tone's like Drake's, and it's like,
that's weird.
No, I mean it's not weird to me. I guess I sound like Money, right?
I fuck with that. So has it always been like a mental thing with you? Cause like I'm just looking at you now with the third eye and shit. Is that like you spiritual with your shit?
I'm very spiritual when it comes to life in general. I wasn't always this way. Like it took many layers to be just peeled off until I got to this point where I actually understood what I was wearing and I actually understood what was in the back of my head. I'll show you.
Yeah, for real.
So this is actually not a third eye. Like it's not what people think. It's not Illuminati or any of this stuff. It's actually the Eye of Providence. The Eye of Providence is part of Christian religion. The 3 points stand for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The eye is actually the eye of God looking down on humanity.
Wow. That's dope. So you got that before you knew what it meant?
No, I got it and started. I researched it and then I got it so that when people ask me stuff like that, it was like, I knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Tell me anything.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's what's up. When did you start getting into all that type of like?
I would say it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, to be honest. Like I started getting more in tune with my mind and energy and just the things that surrounded this world. You know, you wanna be very aware of people and their energy. Yeah. Because a lot of people can be batteries. You'll have a battery around you and not even notice. They're just charging off of you. They're draining you. So once I became more in tune with that, I was able to, you know, channel my own energy and make it positive. That's when I started manifesting. You know, only manifesting positive things. I would think something negative, I would take it and replace it with a positive thought type deal. What that does is it helps you when you're around a group of people and you just want to do you. You want to be you. You can't. Nothing can enter your bubble if you know yourself and you know your own energy. Just like that. But it took me a while to open. That's not overnight. It took a while. I was stubborn. When I first, I told you, Jano, my main producer, my best friend, yo, he always used to tell me, yo, I couldn't tell you shit in the beginning. I couldn't tell you nothing. Like, there was nothing I could tell you, kid. Like, I would always look at him like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. But now I understand why he was telling me these things. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going right now, man.
If you want to bounce, it's cool. I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. It's been going for a while.
Alright, for sure. I just, it's all good, man. I'm just,
Do you gotta go?
No, I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Okay.
I just, I wouldn't mind if you guys wrapped it up, you know what I'm saying?
No, for real, I was about to wrap it up soon anyway.
I hear you saying those words, but my boy here is saying some amazing words right here, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true, he's preaching.
I like what he's saying. I'm just drunk and I don't, my arms are tired. So like,
I get you, bro.
I'm kind of, yeah.
I get you, it's not hassle. So, before we wrap anything else up though, is there anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to cover?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I feel like we got pretty deep into what we want to talk about, bro. Like, I said some of the main points. I just want to tell anyone out there in this world, yo, anything you manifest here, you can make it real. See it, believe it, taste it. It's gonna happen continuously. This is practice. This does not happen overnight. You continuously practice it, it's gonna happen. That's why they say practice makes perfect. Same thing with manifestation. You want something, think it, taste it, do it, pray, manifest, work. Just like that.
That's a good way to wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Yo, this is Charlie Bravo. You're watching BloodJuice.
Miami, yeah, you know.
We out, bitch.
Yes, sir. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I can hold the camera straight as fuck. I ain't.